Hello, assalamu alaikum everyone. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Yes, dear students, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Hello, Anam. How are you doing, my child?
Assalamu alaikum. I'm fine. How are you, sir?
I'm great, perfectly fine. So, Anam, tell me a little about yourself before we're going to start this orientation. So, who you are and what do you do?
Okay, my name is Anam Tarif. I did MPIT Finance from Punjab University.
Oh,
Currently, I'm doing a job in a multinational company, Nestle Pakistan.
okay.
This is a brief introduction from my side.
Okay, Anam. That was really nice introduction. And mashallah, you are very confident. That's great.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Now, Ijaz Ahmad. Ijaz Ahmed, would you like to please briefly speak about yourself, that who you are and what do you do? Yes, Mr. Ijaz Ahmed, are you there? Okay. Maham Khan. Maham, would you please unmute yourself?
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam, my child. How are you doing, Maham?
Sir, I'm good. Sir, actually, my name is Chiri, and I am a housewife, and I
Okay.
have kids and no job
Okay.
experience.
That's lovely. That was beautiful introduction I've ever got. Okay,
Thank you,
so how
sir.
many kids have you got?
Sir, I have two kids, two baby girls.
Mashallah. Mashallah, mashallah, mashallah. So Allah
MashaAllah.
Almighty bestowed you with two blessings.
I mean,
Okay,
thank you,
that's
sir.
great. That's great. Sorry, it's called Rahmat. Okay, that was lovely. So Maham, where are you from, my child? Are
Sir,
you
I'm
from
from
Lahore?
Lahore. Yes, I'm from
Okay,
Lahore.
okay. That's great. That's great. Okay, the next one is Mohammad Arif Jafar. Arif, would you please unmute yourself and briefly
Yes, sir.
tell us who you are and what do you do?
Yes, sir. My name is Muhammad Arif Jafar, and I'm from Rawalpindi. I'm currently a
Okay,
sophomore.
wait a second, Arif. Arif, your name is very beautiful. I've heard this name first time. What does that mean, Arif?
It's mean intelligent, wise,
Aha,
akalmand like.
self-praising. Okay, intelligent. Okay, it seems to be, by the way. Okay, so go on. So you're from Rawalpindi.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
And
so how's the
I'm
weather like
currently.
in Rawalpindi?
It's good, normal.
Normal. Okay. And what do you do, Arif?
I'm currently sophomore of mechanical engineering at National University of Sciences and Technology.
That's great. That's awesome. Okay, that's
Yes,
nice
sir.
to know. Okay. Now the next one is Faria. Faria, yes. Saida Faria Arun. Yes, Arun. Faria, would you please unmute yourself, my child? Faria. Okay, who else is here? Okay, so we've got 5 participants at the moment, and I think we have to start this class now. All right, so before I'm going to start this orientation class, I would like to give my brief introduction. Hello, my name is Sabda, say Sabda Basnakwi, and I'm an English language teacher and IELTS expert, and I've been teaching English language more than a decade, and I work with different multinational companies and awarding bodies in Pakistan. And I'm really overwhelmed, and it's a privilege for me to work with PNY. And if you have to ask me any questions, you can ask me. I'm really informal kind of teacher, so you can ask me anything. Yes, my child. Do you have any question? Yes, does anyone have any question? Please don't write, just tell me your questions, okay? Because it's a speaking class, so I really want you to participate more and more here. Okay, Maham said, no, I don't have any question. Okay, let's see. Mm. Okay, one more thing, my child. You're gonna get your attendance link from chat box. Please click on that link and just mark your attendance. All right? I'm gonna give you 2 minutes for that. We have shared the attendance link in the chat box. Click on it, mark your attendance, and then get back. And once you're done with your attendance, please write in the chat box, yes, done. Okay, Ijaz was vanished. Now he has come back. Okay, mom has done. Okay. Okay, dear students, so let's begin with this orientation as I've given you my little introduction, and now I'm gonna get through with these slides. Well, today I'm gonna focus on speaking skills. Well, why do we need to improve our language skills or communication skills? At the first, there are three main purposes. The first one is employment, all right? Nowadays, because language is considered a status symbol, along with it, wherever you go for the interview, the people admire you and appreciate you if you've got good skills in language. Secondly, when you have to migrate. And third thing is that when you have to impress people around you in your surrounding, okay? So three purpose: employment, improving communication skills, and of course, for job purpose or for immigration. Yes, Sijaz, what would you like to ask? Unmute yourself and you can ask me.
Hello.
Yes, Sijaz.
Yes, sir. Can you repeat your answer?
You want me to repeat what I said?
Sir, pardon me.
Sorry.
Hello.
Yes, my child.
Are you there
Just can't
here?
you hear me? I can hear
Hello.
you. What are you trying to say? What do you want to say?
Nothing, anything, sir. I
Mm-hmm.
just to see option, how many option there in the Zoom.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I want to,
So mistakenly you clicked on that, right?
yeah.
Okay, no issue,
I
no issue
think
at all. No issue.
my Zoom app have some problem because
No
my
issue.
data
No
is
issue.
so slow.
I think you're trying to speak English. That's very good. And doesn't matter, my child, if it doesn't work properly. All right? No issue.
Okay.
Okay. So now let's begin. Let's start with this. Well, in the name of Allah, who is very beneficent and omnipotent. Okay, the word as I pronounced here, that is beneficent. What is the word, my child, Anam? Anam, how are you going to pronounce this word?
Sir, kindly please repeat that which word you are asking.
Better this one word. This one.
Omnipotent,
No, before omnipotent. This word.
beneficent.
Okay. Well, as I said earlier, this word is not beneficent. The word is beneficent. Okay. The right pronunciation of this word would be beneficent. Okay. Well, my child, when you talk about the language, so two things are considered as as the backbone of the language. The first one is accent, the way you pronounce the words, all right, and second is pronunciation, the way the words are spelled out. All right, so you need to work on both these things because both these things make the language more attractive, more appealing. So we'll discuss this part later. At the first, let's go with the slides. Okay, tips and tricks, or you can call it tips and techniques. So most of the time, we make mistakes with the number because of our pronunciation, because sometimes we are pronouncing the word like teen and it is considered like T, or it sounded like T. And sometimes we pronounce the sounds with T, but they are, as people do, they perceive it as teen. So lots of time this problem occurs because of the pronunciation, that people do not pronounce the word in an accurate manner. Okay, I would like to ask this question from a few students who are taking the class. Yes, Maham. Maham, would you please unmute yourself?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Maham, do you face this problem when you pronounce the numbers? Like when sometimes we pronounce teen and people take it as T.
Sir, sometimes.
It happens, right?
Yes, sir.
A few like a few years before, I was conducting IELTS exams, and I asked one of the students. I said, "What's your age?" And she said, uh, "I am, I am 23rd." I said, "Oh,
Mm.
you're wrongly saying your age. You should say that I'm 23, not I'm 23rd. You shouldn't use this
Okay.
numeric." She said, "Sir, I use it in the same way." But basically, people, they don't have any idea that what they have to pronounce and how they have to pronounce and how they have to accurate their sentences, which creates lots of problem. Okay, so now I want you all to pronounce these sounds with me. Yes, shall we begin it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's start with the teen sound. As you would see, this teen sound, all right, is bit longer sound. It is bit longer sound. So we have to pronounce it like teen, teen. We have to project that teen sound. Teen, teen. Okay, I want you all to unmute yourself. Anam, unmute yourself. Arif, unmute yourself. Fariha, unmute yourself, my child. Yes, Arif, you too. Unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Fariha. Okay, let's start from the beginning. 13. Pronounce after me. 13.
13,
13,
14.
14,
15.
15,
16.
16,
16,
17.
17,
17,
18.
18,
18.
Okay, so when you look, the next list of, words, all right, on your right side, so you have to project them a very little, or you have to pronounce them very little. Like the sound is like just T, like T,
30,
40,
40,
50,
50,
60,
60,
60,
70,
70,
80.
80.
80.
All right. Now, because usually we find problem, although whenever we appear in any international test, so we wrongly pronounce these numbers, these digits and dates. So what we have to do, what kind of technique we have to follow here? Let's see that. Okay, now how we can practice about these dates, and numbers. At the first, my child, you need to remember the important dates of your life and then the ages of the people around you. And you have to remember the important events of your life. All right, and try to write down or note down these events in your diary. In this way, you will also improve your vocabulary and your sentence structure. Okay, let's do one thing over here. Okay, I want to ask you some questions relating to that. Okay, so Ijaz, how old are you?
Yes, sir. I am 20 years, 28 years old.
28 years old. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Anam, how old are you, my child?
Sir, I am 26 years old.
And Maham, how old are you, my child?
Sir, I said
Okay.
I'm
And what about Anam? Has she said
I'm
earlier?
13 years old.
Okay. And Arib,
19 years.
oh, you're the youngest one lot that I have. Okay, that's good. Okay. And Fariha, Fariha, how old are you? And there is one more girl that we have, Jia Khan. Yes, Jia, are you there? Jia, are you there? And this, I just want you to mark your attendance, please. Okay? Okay, so we're joined by two other students here. Okay, Usama. Hello, Usama. Okay, Ijaz is saying something. Just you have to lower your hands now. Okay. Yes. Rose. Hello, Rose. How are we doing?
Hello, sir. Good evening. I'm doing perfect, sir.
Okay, your
So,
name is really beautiful. Rose Mary Augustine. Am
yes,
I
sir.
right?
Rosemary. Yes, sir.
Okay, Rose, where are you from?
Actually, I belong to Pakistan, but
Hmm.
I am Canadian national. But due to COVID, I am here. So I am actually using my time of COVID. That's why I joined this course.
Okay, interesting. Okay, thank you so much for joining here.
Thank you so much,
We
sir.
will be able to learn something from you in this class. All
Sure,
right.
sir.
Okay, so Rose, I shouldn't ask you this question because we should ask, ages of women, but still I'm breaking that stereotyping. Just tell me, how old are you?
So I am 29 years old, and
Okay,
actually by profession I am software engineer.
okay,
And so recently I done my MPhil in business administration with dual
okay.
specialization of HR and marketing.
That's great. That's wonderful.
And so now I am proceeding towards PhD.
Mashallah, wish you really, really good luck for your
Thank,
aspiration. Okay,
thank you so much.
Osama is here. Yes, Osama, would you please unmute yourself? Yes, Osama. Osama, are you there? Okay, so now what we're going to do at the first, all right, wait a second. Hmm. There you go. I'm gonna start with this. Okay, So as I started with the numbers, so what I'm going to do is at the first, I want to teach you something valuable about pronunciation, and then I'll move back to this. Okay. So I'm going to write a few words for you, my child, and I want you to pronounce these words for me one by one. All right, there you go. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to start with the very basic and simple words, okay? Then I'll go back to that. Okay. Okay. So yes, dear students, I want you to pronounce the word, first one word for me. Yes, who's going to pronounce this word for me? Ijaz, can you pronounce this word for me?
Yes, sir. Off, sword,
Very good, very good. Okay.
inner,
Anam, can you pronounce this word for me, the first one word? Okay, second one word. Please pronounce second one word for me.
Okay, sore.
Okay, very good. Arif, I want you to pronounce third one word for me.
Sir, horrendous.
Okay, that was the fourth one, basically. Okay, Rose.
Yes, sir.
Rose, I want you to pronounce the third one for me. Third one. This one.
The Jenner.
Okay.
Sir, can I?
No,
Genre.
pronounce the fourth one word for me. Sorry, fifth one.
Colonel and pizza.
Okay. I think we've got 11
Mountain.
participants. Now we have to ask some other students too. Usama. Usama? Please pronounce this word. Okay, Fariha. Fariha, you have to pronounce this word. Mountain. Yes. Muhammad Shakir. Shakir, please pronounce this word for me. Shakir, unmute yourself and please pronounce this word for me. Okay. Well, my child, you all pronounce these words, but you people have wrongly pronounced all these words. Although these are the routine words, let's start from the beginning. As the student said, this is off. Beta, O double F pronunciation is off, but when you write the word like OF, the pronunciation is of. Of. O double F pronunciation is of, but OF pronunciation is of, not of. Okay?
Sir.
We'll check these pronunciation later on Google. Okay?
सर
Okay,
जो
my child?
first one है वो
Yes.
genre है ना?
But I'm just gonna tell you all these words, because you all pronounce this word inaccurate, like they were wrong, they were all wrong. Okay, so let's go with the second one word. S-O-U-R. My child, this is not sour, this is sour. Sour. Okay, sour means the things that contain tangy flavor in it. Okay, khata, tangy flavor, sour. Like if I have to say the grapes are sour, then technically it's the wrong sentence because sour means to feel pain, to feel ache. For example, if I would say I've got sore throat, मेरा गले में दर्द है, okay? But if I have to say khata, then I have to say sour. Can I have a hot and sour soup, please? Sour. Okay, what is the word? Sour. I want you to pronounce this word for me, please. What is the word?
Sour.
Sour. Sour. Okay.
Sour.
The third one word. My child, I pronounce this word. Both are the accurate pronunciation of these words because this is French derived word. It has a provenance of French. That's why we have to pronounce it as genre or genre. It means kind of, sort of, okay? Like if I'll ask you, beta aapko kis kism ka music pasand hai? Which music genre do you like? So basically genre means kind of, sort of, okay? So what is this word? Genre.
Genre.
What is this word, child? Genre. Genre. And now the fourth one word. Well, my child, the fourth one word is rendezvous. Rendezvous. We don't pronounce this Z over here, and we don't pronounce this S over here. All right? We pronounce it as rendezvous. Rendezvous is more, it's like with modern world, although it's also a French word that is bought by English. And now you have to pronounce it as rendezvous, not rendezvous. And rendezvous means appointment or meeting. Okay, so most of people, instead of saying word like meeting or appointment, they use this beautiful word rendezvous. For example, if I would say, hello sir, can I come to see you? And my instructor would say, no sir, you cannot come at 4 o'clock because I've got rendezvous at 4 o'clock. You can come at 5 o'clock. So the word is rendezvous. What is the word? Rendezvous. Rendezvous.
Rendezvous.
What is that word, my child? Arif, you also have to unmute yourself. And Shaki, you too. I
Rendezvous.
want you all to unmute yourself to participate in the class. All right? And I would appreciate your more participation in the class. Okay. After this, my dear, the next one word, what is that?
Colonel. Colonel.
Very good. But by the way, it's not colonel because we don't pronounce the r sound here. The word is colonel.
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 Colonel. We don't pronounce this L and O sounds here. We just pronounce colonel. Colonel.
Colonel.
How we have to pronounce this word? Colonel, like Army Commissioned Officer is known as colonel.
Colonel.
Yes, Anna, like to ask any question?
Yes, sir. I just want to ask in which accent we are trying to pronounce. Like British accent हम use कर रहे हैं या हम
That's
American
the
accent?
question. Even I was looking for this question. Thank you so much. Anam, basically, right now, I'm not telling you accent, okay? I'm not telling you accent, either it's a British or American accent. At the moment, I'm just telling you pronunciation, that how the word is actually spelled. So most of the time in Pakistan, we speak English in a very wrong way. As you know that even the first one word, most of people, they were unable to speak the first word in the right way. So they were calling it as off, but the word was of. Did you get that? So
Yes,
these
Yes,
are
sir.
sir.
the pronunciations. Okay, like
I have another question.
our,
Like, what is the difference between
yeah,
accent and pronunciation?
very good. Another good question you have asked. Well, my dear, pronunciation means how the word is spelled. Okay, how the word is spelled out. For example, even the pronunciation, it does not depend on the letters that we have in our word. It depends on the origin and etymology of that word. Etymology means where, what is the origin of that word and how we have to pronounce that word. All right, word does not depend on its spellings or its pronunciation. It depends on its etymology. Okay, and we will teach you these etymology technique inshallah in the class, because this is orientation, so I really don't want to make it difficult for you, and I really don't want you to run off. Okay, so that's I'm not going to teach you etymology in today's lecture. Okay, Anam? And accent means
This
simply
is not
style.
clear yet. I am not clear yet.
Okay, let me tell you how is it, and let me tell you how you can be more clear about it. Okay, let's go to Google. Wait a second. If you're not clear, then we have to go over here. Okay. Can you all see my screen at the moment?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Anam, can you see that, my child?
Yes, sir.
Okay, better tell me what word I wrote here.
Sir, Tom.
T. Okay. How can you say that this is Tom? Tom.
Sir, I think so. B is silent. Like com to com होता है. And Tom,
Hmm.
Tom B silent हो
So
जाता है.
this is Tom. You said this is Tom, sir. Acha,
Yes.
are you sure, Anam?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good, mera beta. Let's see that whether it's Tom or something else. Okay, so this word is not Tom, my child. This is something else. Let's see what is that.
Tomb.
Tomb. What did the Google say? What is that? Tomb. Just hear it again.
Tomb. Tomb.
Oh,
Tomb.
Google is wrong. Did you get something? Anam, did you get something now, my child?
Yes, sir.
Basically, the pronunciation, it does not depend on the letters that we have. It depends on the etymology. And for this, we need to learn phonics and phonetics, okay? And I cannot teach you phonics and phonetics in today's session because that is a bit lengthy and it is a bit difficult kind of lecture. I'll teach you about phonics and phonetics, but later, all right? When you will
Okay,
be
sir.
able to grasp it or to learn it. So now, my child, let's move back to our words. There we go. Okay, so this is rendezvous. This is kernel. Okay, and what is the next one word? Pizza.
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 Pizza. Pizza.
please pronounce it in the right way. I really like this word. I just want you to pronounce it in the right way. At least you have to pronounce it in the right way because it's very common nowadays. We find lots of corners of these food, Italian food. Yes. Well, my child, today you have to improve your pronunciation, at least for these
Yes, sir.
10 first words. The word is pizza. Pizza. P is a longer sound. Pizza. What's that? Pizza.
Pizza.
What's that? Pizza.
Pizza.
Okay,
Pizza.
pizza. You even can say the pizza and you can say that pizza. Okay.
Pizza.
Next one word, my child. What is the next one word?
Mountain.
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 No.
Mountain.
No. अच्छा वो बेचारा इजाज तो ना अंग्रेजों की तरफ को बोली जा रहा है माउंटेन माउंटेन इस तरह भी बोलेंगे कि वाह 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 this is good
Sir, I already spent
but
a lot of time on the.
very nice Ijaz. Yeah, it was very nice attempt. Okay,
Oh,
but
thank you, sir.
this is mountain. Mountain. Have you heard about a beverage, Mountain Dew? Mountain Dew. You might have heard about this beverage. Mountain Dew. Dew. People drink this beverage. Bottle.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The word is mountain, not mountain. Okay? The word is mountain.
Mountain.
Okay. Yes, my child. The next one word. What is that? What is the
Facade.
next one word? Huh?
Sir, facade.
मेरा बच्चा कोई तो right word बोल लो अच्छा this is I think it's really interesting that students they know nothing okay, this word is facade. Facade means front of the building. Okay, that is called facade. Facade.
Facade.
How are you going to pronounce this? Facade.
What is it French word?
Yes. It's a borrowing French word. Facade. Okay, the next one word. What is that?
Jalapeno.
Jalapeno. Sir, इसमें A silent हो जाएगा.
Okay,
Jalapeno.
just pronounce it.
Jalapeno.
Okay, you can pronounce it in the both ways, my child. You can either pronounce it as jalapeno or jalapeno. Okay? Jalapeno or jalapeno. What is jalapeno? Jalapeno means green chilies. When we cut them and soak them in the vinegar, they are called jalapeno. Okay? You call them jalapeno. All right, the next one word. What is that? Anam will tell us. Anam will tell us this word.
Like tomb.
Tomb. Very good. Clap for everyone. Okay. Now, what you people need to do, lots of people are asking for, attendance link. As I said earlier, please go to your chat box and fill this attendance. Click on the link and yes, over here. Go to your chat box, click on this link, and please mark your attendance quickly. I'm going to give you 2 minutes for that. And once you're done with it, please write yes. So physical classes. Yes, we are offering physical classes. You can come to the center. Okay.
Sir, where's the link?
Beta, it is here. Can you see that? Let me share it again. There you go, my child. Did you all get that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please do it. Do it in 2 minutes, then I'll get back to you, and then we'll start the beautiful expressions of the language. We're going to learn the different sentence structure. Okay? And you will really enjoy that. 2 minutes, you've got 2 minutes.
Yes, sir. It's done.
What about the rest of students? Once you mark your attendance, please write done in the chat box. Thank you, my child, Pakiza, Ijaz, Anam, Rose, thank you. Okay, Maham, thank you so much, my child. Shakir, thank you so much, my child. Okay. Yes, my child. So now we're going to start with the sentence structure. Okay. Well, my child, when you talk about the language, right? So I think language is all about expression. Okay, language is all about expression. But in Pakistan, we are just confined to our tenses. We learn hardly 12 tenses, and we feel that, okay, our English is really good. Now we are able to even compete English people in the language skills. So it's not going to work like this, right? You really need to develop your language skills. Whether you appear in any international, exams, you need to improve your communication skills. And I always say that English is just a language, not communications. You need to learn the ethics and the manners and the pattern and the formulas of English language. All right. And the most important thing, as I said earlier, that language is just an expression. So let me prove that for you. Okay, what I'm going to do is, well, because the language instructor, uh, I'm called at different places to deliver lecture, to deliver different orientation on language subject. So one day I was attending a conference, and over there, one of my students, she raised her hand and she said, "Sir, can I ask you something?" I said, willingly, I said, "Yeah, why not?" He said, "Sir, mashallah, you're a language teacher. You've been teaching language for quite a long time. So would you please translate my sentence?" I said, "Yes, please." She said, "Sir, please translate, Murgi anda dete dete reh gayi."
Oh, it's too many times.
So in the reply, I said, "Mera beta, why are you forcing an hand? Why don't you buy, 100 rupees dozen from the market? Why you have to force an hand to lay an egg?" So I think after some time, I thought about it and I said, yes, I can tell you the translation, because you can translate it in both ways, in American English and in British English. Because I work with British and American people both. So I've learned their language skills. This is what I'm going to share here with you. Okay, so let's write on this sentence, and I want to see that how creative you are and what can you write about it and how you're going to translate it. Okay, let's change our sentence a bit. If I would say मैं खाना खाते खाते रह गया, बारिश होते होते रह गई, वो स्कूल जाते जाते रह गया. So how are you going to translate these sentences? Okay, the first sentence. मैं स्कूल जाते जाते रह गया. Okay, translate this. जाते जाते रह गया expression. Yes, my child. And I want you to all to try this. Okay, don't feel shy. Be confident and speak it, whatever comes to your mind. You're Pakistani. You can do anything. Okay? I
I'm
believe
about
in you. Okay. Yes. Okay, who's gonna try first?
I'm about to reach school.
Okay, very good. I am. Yes, go on. Okay, Ijaz, you tell me.
I want to try a lot of want to go to school, but not yet.
Okay, very good. Nice attempt. Yes, Fazila. Fazila, you have to translate this sentence. मैं स्कूल जाते जाते रह गया. Okay, Fazila is completely silent. Yes, Gia. Yes, Gia. Maham.
Sir, I about to arrive at school.
Come again.
Sir, I about to arrive at school. I think.
Okay, very good. Nice attempt. Very nice attempt. Yes, Arif.
यस सर, आप रिपीट कर सकते हैं सेंटेंस एक दफा?
मैं स्कूल जाते जाते रह गया.
I started going to school but stopped.
very, very nice. I loved it. Okay. Yes, Shakir. Yes, Shakir. I don't know if it's Shakir or Shakir. Yes, Shakir. Hakiza.
I was about to go to school.
Very good. Nice. Nice, my child. Rose. Shakir, doesn't matter मेरा बेटा. गलत बोलो. This is language class. जितना गलत English आती सारी इधर ही बोल के जाओ. But बोलो जरूर. Okay? Say something. This is your class. And I would encourage and appreciate you, and I will not let you down if you speak something wrong. Because this is not your language. It's not your mother tongue. All right? Okay. Yes, Rose.
Sir, according to my point of view, like it will be pronounced like this, that I was almost gone to school, rather I stayed.
Okay. Nice attempt, beta.
Thank you, sir.
Fariha. Yes, Fariha, my child. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you the exact structure for this language. Please note down this structure. Okay. Beta, whenever we say karte karte reh gaya, So we use the usage terminology, and the usage is subject, stop short of, and then verb first form along with gerund, ing. Gerund means ing and object. If I would say मैं स्कूल जाते जाते रह गया, तो मैं English is I. What is English of मैं? Speak
I.
it. I. गया, रह गया. गया, stopped. करते करते, short of. जाने का English is go. Along with it, I'm gonna put ing here. I stopped of going where? To school. I stopped short of going to school. What is that? I stopped short of going to school. Please read this sentence with me. I stopped short
I stopped.
of going to school.
Short of going
I
to
stopped
I
short
stopped short
of going to school.
Okay, and you can make thousands and thousands sentences with the help of this structure. Teach you the British structure. We use subject, stopped while, and then my child, we're going to use subject again, was and were, plus verb first form along with gerund, and plus object. When you see the comparison between British and American, this is American, it's bit one. The structure is a bit shorter, it's a bit concise. But when you look at this structure, it's bigger than the first one. All right. Stop dryer. I was going to school. I stopped while I was going to school. Clear, child? Yes, Rose. Is it clear?
No, sir, there is so much distortion in your voice.
Okay, I said this is American structure and this is British structure.
Okay, sir.
And
Okay,
you
sir.
can translate your expressions for katte katte reh gaye in any way. All right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, beta. So I'm going to tell you 3 sentences and I want you to translate them with the help of British or American. It is up to you structure. Okay? Shall I tell you the sentences now? Shall I tell you the sentences?
Yes,
Anam?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please write down. Write down 3 sentences and translate them. The first sentence is, बारिश होते होते रह गई. बारिश होते होते रह गई. वो ईद के कपड़े खरीदते खरीदते रह गए. वो ईद के कपड़े खरीदते खरीदते रह गए. बच्चा गाड़ी के नीचे आते आते रह गया. बच्चा गाड़ी के नीचे आते आते रह गया. Done.
Yes, sir.
Sir, please repeat second one.
वो ईद के लिए कपड़े खरीदते खरीदते रह गए. Is it clear? Okay, I'm going to give you just 5 minutes to translate them. Quickly translate them.
Okay, sir.
3 sentences. Translate them.
Sir, I'm done. I don't know if they're right or not, but I'm done.
No, doesn't matter my child. It will be wrong even. Okay. You should say I have done. Okay? Not I am
Okay,
done. I
sir.
am done mean मेरा दिल भर गया है या मैंने खाना खा लिया. Okay?
Okay, sir. Okay.
You should say
Thank you.
I have done. Okay?
I have done.
Okay. So let's see what you have done.
I have done
चलिए
it.
बेटा, you all have to see these sentences. जी मेरा बेटा. पहला sentence बोले अनम.
Sir, it stopped short of raining.
Very good. With the objects of nature, we use it. It stopped short of raining. बारिश होते होते रह गई. Or in British, we say it stopped while it was raining. Okay, Jia beta. Oh, Pakiza beta, it's your turn.
Yes.
Second
वो ईद
sentence.
के कपड़े खरीदते खरीदते रह गए. They stopped short of buying Eid dresses.
They stopped short of buying
Eid dresses.
dresses. Okay, dresses for Eid.
Can I add?
Okay.
Okay, they stopped short of buying dresses for Eid. Very good. Or they stopped while buying dresses for Eid. Okay, third one sentence, mere beta, who's going to speak this sentence? Okay, Rose, you have to please. Yes, Rose. Okay, Arif, are you there? Yes, Arif, can you hear me? Hello? Yes. Arif, can you hear me?
So can I try?
Yes, please.
Sir, third sentence की pronunciation like translation होगी, the child stopped while she was left under the car.
बेटा गाड़ी के नीचे आने का इंग्लिश क्या है?
Under the car.
Under the car?
Yes.
According
to my point of view.
बेटा नीचे आने का इंग्लिश होता है ओवररन. क्या होता है?
Overrun.
Overrun. ठीक है? The child stopped short of overrunning by a car. Okay?
Sir, kindly
Is that
repeat
clear?
this sentence.
The child stopped short of overrunning by a car. Overrun. The child stopped short of overrunning by a car. Okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir, it's
sir.
clear.
Okay, so Mera Beta, what we have to do is in our speaking classes, we have to work on your pronunciation, your accent, your intonation, and your sentence structure, and also on your presentation skills. Okay, and what will be the format of the spoken English class? That every day we will teach you some sort of vocabulary. All right. We'll teach you vocabulary, we will teach you sentence structure, we will teach you tenses, not in a conventional way, but in a quite unique and different way. And apart from that, we will teach you different kinds of skills like presentation skills, discussion skills, uh, and group discussion skills. So we will enhance these faculties in you. And right now, I have to teach you the vocabulary part. So today I have chosen a beautiful topic to discuss, that is edibles. All right? Edibles and perishables. Okay. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So beta, edibles का मतलब क्या होता है? What does that mean?
Sir, eatables.
Okay, no. Beta, eatables का मतलब the things that we are able to eat or we can eat. Okay, but edibles का मतलब होता है the food items. Okay, and perishables का मतलब होता है the things that can be melted. For example, like ice cream, shakes. Okay, they're called perishables. Okay, beta ji?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay,
तो
sir.
पहले हम करते हैं
Kindly repeat कर दें एक दफा दोबारा से.
बेटा edibles का मतलब खाने पीने की चीजें, and perishable मतलब जो पीने की चीजें होती है ना, जो पिघल भी सकती हैं, like ice cream, shakes, cold coffees. Okay? चले मेरा बेटा, let's start with roti. So what is the English of roti?
Chapati.
Bread.
अच्छा, chapati जो है ना, let me tell you, this is pure Indian word. When you look at their roti, it is very fluffy one and it's very little one. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And when you're going to compare Indian dough with Pakistani dough, the Pakistani dough is this much big. It's like rota. Okay, it is very big in size. The dough size is very big. So मेरा बेटा तो उसको आप क्या बोलते हो? Loaf. रोटी का इंग्लिश क्या होता है? Loaf. 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 What is that?
Loaf.
Loaf. अच्छा मेरा बेटा. Let's move
Sir,
ahead.
can you say that piece of bread? Loaf.
Beta, bread is quite different thing, na? Like when you look at the bread, English people eat bread, and that making process is a bit different, and even the structure is very different, and mold is very different, right? But जो
Yes,
आपकी
sir.
वाली होती है, this is called loaf. अच्छा, अगर हम उसको कहें भी नान, तो नान का English is muffin. What do we call it?
Muffin.
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 Muffin. Okay, thank you
Muffin.
so much, yeah. And if we are going to put some sesame on that, sesame मतलब तिल लगा देते हैं, that is called crumpet. Kulcha. When you put some sesame on it, that is called crumpet. What do we call that? Crumpet.
Sir, can you please repeat it?
Crumpet.
Crumpet is used for?
Kulcha, kulcha. You put sesame on it. Sesame लगाते ना हम तिल. That is called crumpet. Okay. Now the most important thing is salan. What is the English of salan?
Curry.
Who said this? Anam said this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. My child, curry is a dish, but the word is curry. Curry. Curry is another dish, but the curry is a proper word. Salan. And if it would be like वो होता है ना शोरबे वाला सालन, so what do you call शोरबे वाला सालन? Pottage. What do we call that?
Pottage.
Shakanchbin. Laminate. Shakanchbin is called lemonade. It's a very healthy drink, and lots of people, even in England, they prefer and like it. Laminate. अच्छा, जो शोरबा तो is a different thing, but उसका कोई मसाला भी होता है ना, मसाला, सालन का मसाला. So what do you call masala?
Gravy.
Gravy. What do we call that? Gravy. Halwa. Halwa is called pudding.
Oh.
What do we call that? Pudding. Okay, my child?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, lots of people, they ask me so many, vocabulary relating to food items. And most of the time I'm asked the same question, time and again. And that is pakore. So what is the English of pakore? Fritters. Okay, what do we call that?
Fritters.
Fritters.
But I really like it if you will call it pakore rather than calling it fritters. Okay, next word is golgappe. What is golgappe? So what is golgappe? By the way, I would love to call it pani puri or golgappe, but still, crisp sphere is called golgappe. Okay, my child?
Okay, sir.
Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, I think this is okay for today's vocabulary. I have to teach you something more. Do you want to learn more
Okay for
vocabulary?
today.
Sorry?
It's enough.
Said, okay, enough for today.
चले बस एक word और कर लो, then we will learn some more beautiful words inshallah tomorrow. uh, by the way, I would love to call it day ballet, but I don't know why, Pakistani people, because I'm Persian, but I've seen that Pakistan people really crazy, to pronounce all typical names in English. I don't know why. Although, the name of the food, it can never change. But over here, Pakistani people, even jalebi is called jalebi, but still the people want English people to give its name. I don't know why. That's why English people, after confusing a lot, they have given a new name to jalebi. That is pretzels. So in the same way, if we say dahi balle, so dahi balle English is lentil dumpling. Dahi balle. Okay. So I'll teach you more vocabulary relating to food in tomorrow's lecture. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So let's go back to our presentation and see what I was trying to teach you here. Okay. I was trying to teach you some different tips and techniques that how can you speak well and how can you get really good scores, whether you sit for any international test. Along with it, if you really want to improve your language skills, so what kind of problem or hindrance you face. Okay. So at the first is with the numbers. Lots of people make mistakes with the number. So try to pronounce these words accurately and in the right manner. And for this, you need to work on some dates and events and ages of the people around you. Now, I want to show you this. Okay, so when you talk about your anecdotes, your personal anecdotes, or the experiences or events of your life, so what kind of sentence structure do you use? So this is what I'm going to ask you right now. Okay, I wrote these few lines. I think they're hardly 3 lines. I wrote this when I visited Canada last year. Okay, so I wrote my anecdote like this. Last year, I go to Canada and I see snow and there is snow everywhere and I play in the snow. Is it the right tense that I use?
No, sir, we are
Sir.
using object again and again.
Okay, very good. And who else has to point out some mistakes in it?
Canada,
Yes.
and I saw the snow.
What other mistake you see in this?
Last year, I went to Canada and I saw the snow, and there was snow everywhere, and I played in the snow.
Yes, sir,
Wonderful.
because last year we are using last year, so in this way we can use as the second form of.
Very good, my child, very good. If I'm using adverb of time, then certainly it's not about current situation. It is about my past anecdote, my past experience. So instead of saying last year I go to Canada, I should have said I went to Canada, and instead of see I had to say I saw the snow and there snow. Very good, my child. So basically, it was verb tense mistake. So whenever you're speaking according to the present tense and situations, you have to use verbs form. And if somehow you're going to speak about share your personal verb tense, okay? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So my right answer is this. Last year I went to Canada and I saw the snow, and there was snow everywhere and I played in the snow. So this is the most common mistake that people do when they even appear in international exams. They speak quite well, but they use the wrong verb tenses. This is the reason they get the lowest scores in international examinations. Is that clear? Is that clear, my child?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All clear.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now let's see the what kind of next, like how can we work on this? Well, my dear, you have to firstly learn the verb tense. You have to learn the different verb forms like present, past, and past participle forms. All right. Along with it, you have to write down little stories of your life and use adverb of times in the beginning. For example, a few years before, last week, on 19 July, like a month ago. So try to use these adverbs. Okay? Okay, right now, I want to give you a little time and I want you to write down any trip of your life within only 5 sentences. Okay? You just have to use simple verbs like I'm using it. I went to Murray. Murray was very beautiful place. I stayed there 5 days. It was a beautiful place. I made 5 sentences on this. Okay. So right now, I just want you to write on five or speak 5 sentences about the trip that you recently enjoyed. Okay. So let's start with Anam. Yes, Anam. Make only 5 sentences on your recent trip. Make simple sentences. Yes, Anam. You can start, my child.
Okay, sir. Uh, Last year I went to Cherna Island. It's a very beautiful place. We went there while crossing the river. I swim there, and the vision from the sea is very beautiful.
I swam there. Okay, Anam, it was swam. Very good, my child. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Gia. Gia, it's your turn, beta. Gia, it's your turn. Maham. Maham, are you there? Okay. Pakiza.
Yes, sir.
Beta,
I went
you
to,
have 5 sentences. Yes.
okay. I went to museum. I was very excited. I saw many antiques. I really enjoyed it there. I left for home for 5 o'clock.
Very good. Very good, Pakiza. Very good, my child. Okay, Arif, it's your turn, my child. Make 5 sentences on any recent trip that you had. Yes, Arif. Okay. Rose. Rose, my child, it's your turn. Rose, are you there? Rose, are you there? Okay, Fariha. Fariha, would you like to make 5 sentences? Anam, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Loud and clear? Anam, can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Better, then what's the problem with the rest of students? Because I'm calling their names, but they are not saying anything. Okay, fine. Wrong gender pronoun. So most of people, they make mistakes with gender pronoun. So instead of saying he, sometimes they mispronounce like she, and sometimes when they have to say she, they wrongly say he. So does this problem occur to you people?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Okay, Pakiza says, yes, it happens to me. Yes, Rose, does it happen to you?
Sir, kindly repeat the
Rose, we
question.
can't hear anything from you. Yeah, okay, go on.
Sir, kindly repeat the question what you are asking for.
Beta, I said that, do you make mistakes with the gender pronoun that sometimes you make mistake or intermingle he
No,
with
sir.
she or she with he? No, you don't do that. Okay. Yes. Gia?
No, sir.
Okay. Arif? Arif, do you intermingle different pronouns? Sometimes, not all the time, by the
Sir,
way.
I had a
Yes.
question.
Yes,
सर
Gia.
जो he मेल फीमेल हैं तो उनके साथ हम क्या जेंडर यूज करेंगे ही शी
He male hai, she male hai. Beta, he would be always male. So what do you mean by he male? Yeah, there is a word she male.
सर
I
वो
think
जो
she meant transgender.
यस सर
A transgender. So my child with the transgender, because I'm not biased, by the way. I'm not biased. So I would be happy if any female would ask me to call him as he, oh sorry, as a she. So I would call him she.
ओके सर
She, not he. Because if a person is a trans, right? If there's a trans
यस
woman, so I have to give him a respect and I have to call him as she. I don't have to
यस
offend someone. Yeah.
ओके सर गॉट इट
Okay. Yes, my child. Um, Now, even this problem, it happens sometimes, not all the time, of course. So what we have to do, that we have to, start speaking about the people around us, all right, like our brother, sister, uh, mother, father, friend, teacher. So I think in this way, we can grip, over these mistakes. these little piety mistakes. Okay, so right now I want you to speak 5 sentences about your friend. Okay, so let's start with Anam. Anam, would you like to speak 5 sentences about your friend? Try to speak 5 sentences on the routine of your friend. Yes. Gia, would you like to start?
Sir, 5 sentences on friend.
Yeah, on his routine, on your friend routine. Like if I have to say something, then I would say my friend name is Umar. He lives near to my house. He gets up early in the morning. The sentences would be of your
Yes, sir.
choice, okay?
Okay, sir.
He's really neat and tidy. Uh, he likes to help people. Just make 5 sentences. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Yes, Gia.
Alan is my good friend, and we have been friends since 9 years, and he is very regular and punctual, and he is very obediently, and he is kind to everyone.
Okay. Okay. The word is been. B-W-N been. We have been friends.
Yes, sir.
We
We
have
have been.
been. Been.
Okay, sir.
Beanie beta been. Been.
Okay, sir.
Been. Pronounce it as been.
Ben.
We have been friends since 9 years.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Ji mera beta. Anam, it's your turn.
Okay, sir. I have many friends, but few are very close to me. Uh, uh, Fatma is my best friend. We play together. We go for outing together. We go for shopping, and we enjoy it a lot.
Very good, Anam. But you used the word we. But you were supposed to speak only about your friend. Okay. Yes, Maham. Maham, it's your turn.
Yes, sir.
Yes, my child. Speak only 5 sentences about your friend. About only your friend.
Sir, about my daughter. Can I speak about my daughter?
Okay, fine, no issue. Pakiza, you can start, my child.
Okay, sir. My friend's name is Dua. She's very kind and humble. She likes to visit the library daily. She likes to read books. She visits me on Sundays.
She visits me on Sunday. Very good, Pakiza. Very good, beta. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, did you hear me? I speak about my daughter.
Maham beta, can you hear me? क्या आप मुझको सुन रहे हो? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, मेरा बेटा, I can. Yes, Maham, start, my child.
Okay, sir. I speak about my daughter.
Okay.
My daughter name is Mariam, and she is 4 years old. She is very naughty, but sometimes she try to help me in cooking. But when I get extra time, then we play and spend time together.
Okay, tries. Okay, tries. She tries.
Okay, tries.
Very good, mera beta. Very good.
Thank you, sir.
Fariha, turn, my child. Fariha, it's your turn, my child. Rose, you can start.
Sure,
Rose,
sir.
you can start now.
Sure, sir. Everyone, everyone has a friend, but my friend name is Khatija. She studied with me in university when I was doing bachelor's, and she was a well-mannered girl. She was very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Very enjoy. We played very much in the university, and she was very helpful, and I love her so much.
Okay, that's fantastic. Very good. Okay, yes, Rose. Rose, it's your turn, please.
Sir, I have done.
Okay, okay, sorry, I was about to say Fariha. Okay, my child, so what we have to do that if you really want to work on your deficiencies and shortcomings, all right, you really need to work on these little mistakes, all right? Now, let's move ahead using technical language. It's fine if you use some technical language, use some technical words, but you need to understand at first that if you're good at using technical words and you can understand and handle the complexity of those words, then it's fine. Otherwise, you don't need to use that. All right? For example, last time I was conducting an English test, all right, in Mirpur, Kashmir. And over there, when a candidate he appeared in front of me, so I gave him a topic. I asked him that, okay, you have to speak about the person that you like most in your life. So he started talking about his father because he crammed that topic. So he's starting, even it was really weak, it was really clumsy. He started in this way. Well, I would like to talk about my father, Sadullah, something, and he is suffering from fever. He's just burning like a hot potato and all that. So I think you need to understand that what you speak in, because you're not allowed to say anything and everything. Okay? So you need to understand this that whatever you're saying, it should be relevant to your point, it should be relevant to your question, and you're not allowed to say anything and everything. Okay? Are you getting my point? So try to understand the context and then speak according to that. Now, my child, what I'm going to do is, because lots of people they ask me this question that what is the difference between British and American English and which English do we have to speak? Well, let me tell you at the first, because at the first you need to understand that language is language. And if you talk about British and American English, of course, there are so many changes in that, because when you look at British English and American English, they're quite different in spelling pattern. They're quite different in the perspective of vocabulary, and sometimes their speaking style is also different. Okay, let's look at this example here. British English and American English vocabulary. So vocabulary is very different, spellings are very different, all right, and sometimes the words are a bit different. Okay, let's see this example here. Can you all see my screen at the moment?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now in a British English we say anti-clockwise, but American people they have a different word for that. They always call it counterclockwise. If British says articulated struck, did not pronounce it as articulated lorry. And same like with British, they pronounce the word autumn. Although autumn word is also used in American English, but they prefer to use fall word. And if the British says barista, American has another word to pronounce that is attorney. And in British, if you go to the restaurant and you pay your bill, right? The restaurant bill, that is called bill. But American people, they don't call it bill, they call it check. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Now, my child, I'm going to give you just 2 minutes. I want you to write down this. Can you write it in 2 minutes?
Sir, can you please repeat? 2 minutes for
I
what?
want you to I want you to write down this slide in 2 minutes. The difference between British and American English.
Okay, sir.
So what's the meaning of articulated?
Beta, if you say articulated, then if you separately, want to know the meaning of that word, it means to be at communication. All right? If someone is really good at communication. But articulated lorry means truck. So in British, we don't say truck, but in American English, we call it truck. Okay?
Okay, sir.
So in Pakistan, we neither speak British English properly nor American English. Are you getting my
Sir,
point?
yes, sir. सर जो यहाँ पर
Yeah.
बोलते हैं एक्चुअली उसको पेंग्लिश बोलेंगे ना? फिर वो जो होता है ना गुलाबी इंग्लिश वैसे.
Actually, Pakistani has given this name, so it's fine.
Yes, sir.
I can't say anything about it. I really can't say anything. Okay, my child, did you write it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, okay, well, my dear, this is question answer section now. I would really like to take your questions if you have any confusion. So you can ask me right now. Yes, my child. Yes, now I would like to take your questions. So I want you all to unmute yourself, and if you have any question, you can ask me right now. Yes. Do people have any question?
सर वो वाला वर्ड मुझे पूछना है उसका मीनिंग.
Yes, please.
रिवेंजेस बताया था वो जो फ्रेंच वर्ड था. पिज्जा
Rendezvous. Ron,
रवन
Ron मतलब बकरे वाला Ron, देवू
जी
जो सड़क पे चलता है.
रॉन
Rendezvous. दोनों
रॉन
बिजी है. ठीक है? तो
इसका
इसका
मीनिंग.
मतलब होता है अपॉइंटमेंट और मीटिंग.
ओके
Rendezvous.
ओके
Yes.
सर.
I have a question.
सर आपसे एक बात पूछनी है.
Yes, please. Yes,
सर
please.
इंग्लिश लिटरेचर करके आगे हमें क्या कंटिन्यू करना चाहिए. मतलब इंग्लिश लिटरेचर में भी कोई जिस तरह फोनेक्स और ये सारा होते हैं फोनेटिक्स वगैरह. तो ये तो मास्टर्स लेवल पे जाके हम लोगों को ये सिलेबस में ऐड करते हैं ना फोनेटिक्स वगैरह. तो मतलब अभी मैं इंग्लिश लिटरेचर कर रही हूँ तो मुझे क्या कोई गाइडलाइन देंगे आप.
Beta, to be very honest, I have to give you very humble and nice piece of advice that you have to improve your communication skills. Because even after completing your MA degree, if you're unable to speak and communicate with the people, you will not get any good job because the people look
Yes,
at your presentation skills. rather than the knowledge
Yes, sir.
that you have. Of course, it's very important, but you need to have very good communication skills to impress the people in front of you. If you fail to impress the people around you or in front of you, definitely you will not be able to succeed yourself in any way,
Yes.
in anyhow. Okay?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So I just want you to work on your communication skills so it like you will be benefited a lot in your life.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
Pleasure, my
Thank you.
child. Any other question? Yes, Rose.
Sir, I have a question. Okay, sir, how we can work on our communication skills? We have to watch like any English serial or like English news.
Beta, we have systematically designed this course even over here, and we teach different kinds of skills. We teach interview skills. We have advanced lectures relating to speaking skills. We, in this class, over here at PNY, we teach BBC courses, listening scripts to our students with annotated scripts, and we teach them different advanced skills like we play different kinds of news here. We teach newspaper language, which is known as language here. So I think there are different kinds of pages that are quite helpful to learn English. But over here, my advice for you is that you should watch more and more news, because in that way you will benefited to learn updated vocabulary on daily basis, which is very important, and that will help you a lot to improve your communication skills. And you should watch English movies with subtitles. They will enhance your knowledge and information. And try to speak with people as much as it's possible for you. Yes.
Okay, sir. One more question.
Yes,
Sir,
please.
our vocabulary, like you will provide us a complete like vocab, or we have to say a book regarding idiom, phrasal verbs, or any other like this.
My child, we can never learn language from books. This is crystal clear. The reason is that if we be able to learn language from the books, then definitely there are so many books which are readily available in the market. But even after poring over these books, people are failed or they are unable to communicate with the people. So the most important thing in the language is to speak with the people. All right, we learn by our speaking exposure. So if you don't have speaking exposure, you can never be good at language. Okay, this time to say adieu. Adieu means Allah Hafiz. So this time to say adieu to everyone. Thank you so much for being so kind.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay, sir. Allah Hafiz. Take care.
Okay, wait a second, dear students. Okay, are you people there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if anyone wants to get Himasa registered, then the spoken English fee with the discount is 8,000 rupees plus 2,000 rupees registration. All right, and the IELTS is for 10,000 and the registration fee is 2,000. All right, and even the details has been in the chat box. So you can click on this link, and you can find all the updates relating to fee and structure. All right?
Sir, I have a question.
Sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sorry.
सर आपने एक वर्ड बताया था जलेबी, सर उसको इंग्लिश में क्या कहते हैं?
Rose, you still after jalebi? Okay. It is called pretzels. Yes, my child.
Sir, actually, it's my favorite. That's why I'm crazy.
Oh, you should know that. It's called pretzels.
Sir, किसे?
Jalebi.
Sir, it's fixel.
Okay.
No, beta, it is pretzels. P-R-E. P-R-E-T-Z-E-L-S. Okay, so this the contact number has been shared in the chat box. Please click on this. You will find all the updates relating to IELTS and spoken English course. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, and thank you so much for being so kind and humble audience. Thank you so much for your cooperation. You people have been really cooperative throughout this workshop. Thank you so much. And this time say Allah Hafiz. Take care of yourself. Keep smiling. Have a nice day. Allah Hafiz for today. Allah Hafiz everyone.
Allah Hafiz, sir.
Allah Hafiz.
Thank you so much for your time.
No, it's pleasure. I really enjoyed my time. Thank you. Details are shared already in the group.